Brian Brown, one of our great track and field athletes, 6-time All-American, 2-time national champion, Dr. Brian Brown, working at the University of Missouri. There are so many incredible memories that we have of you, and I know that you have as a Demon. It's hard to narrow them down, but what are a couple that, as I ask you this question, stand out to you?
Well, I think for me, there's been a couple of life-changing experiences here for me at Northwestern. Part of that life-changing happened when I received a phone call from Leon Johnson. I had attended Southeast Louisiana my first year and didn't work out with their track program. They dropped their track program and got a call from Leon Johnson. And he said, "Brian, you need to come to Northwestern." Little did I know, when I walked into the room, into my dorm room, my roommate was there, and it's a young man that I had met earlier in my career in high school, and he was different. He was kind of a bragging young man, kind of obnoxious a little bit. When I walked into that room here at Northwestern, he was different, and that's Eric Lee. And I watched Eric Lee for quite a while because I wanted to know what was different about him. And so here on Northwestern's campus, in the little dorm room, not much bigger than the square we're standing in, Eric Lee led me to Christ. In that dorm room, watching him, watching the difference Christ made in his life, it changed my life. And so from that moment, I've never been the same. And then went on to realize that you can be anything you want to be by being a Demon, being here at Northwestern. I remember when Al Edwards and a few other guys on the track team went to nationals and came back an All-American. I'm like, really? That can happen from here? And so my eyes were open, my ceiling was raised, and yeah, started to pursue a little differently. Coach Leon Johnson led me, he and Coach Steve Thomas, to new heights. I was able to travel the world. I was able to represent the U.S. I met my wife, all from just believing in Northwestern and believing in my experience. So my life has been changed on a lot of different levels. Still a man of faith, and still Eric Lee, that young man I met in high school, that young man that I walked into my dorm room was there. He was the best man in my wedding, and is here today. And that's one example of how special Northwestern is, but it's also an example of the plan that God has for my life.